going on, guys? My name is Jaguars42 and welcome back to another Overwatch video. Today I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people have been talking about. And if you don't know what it is, well, you clearly don't play Overwatch. It is number 24. Well, what do I mean by number 24? Well, I'm talking about the 24th character. Now, who could that be? Well, for a lot of time, people have thought, well, you know, it's going to be Doomfist. And there's actually a lot of proof behind it that it really could have been Doomfist. But they decided, well, you know, we're just going to put some trolls out there. It's not going to be Doomfist. And one of what I call trolls is they took the Doomfist out of here. Now, don't think that it doesn't go along with the storyline, because it really does. Okay, so now back to the new character. So what ended up happening is Jeff, when everyone thought it was going to be Doomfist, Jeff Kaplan put up a post saying number 24 is not who you think it is. Well, what does that mean? Again, going back to number 24, again, that's going to be the 24th character. And for a long time, everyone thought it was going to be Doomfist. Like I said, there was very, well, good evidence to benefit that. So, therefore, you know, everyone really thought it was going to be Doomfist. They took the Doomfist out of the payload. They had just a lot of proof. So I might talk about Doomfist in another video. But so what happened was Doomfist in the storyline, Doomfist obviously took the payload. Took the Doomfist from the museum, which the attacking team on Nubani is trying to take. The attacking team from Nubani are trying to escort the Doomfist, which again is gone now, and they are trying to bring it to the Nubani Museum. Now, halfway through, so pretty much what Doomfist did is he ended up taking the gauntlet. He stole it. As you can see, it's gone from the payload. And at first, people were like, okay, this is a for sure fact that Doomfist is coming in the game. And don't get me wrong, he's probably coming eventually, but I'm talking the 24th character here. He might be the 25th or the 26th, but everyone thought that was sheer proof that he was going to be number 24. And I did too myself, and I still did until today when I found out, well, he's not going to be number 24. So, what happened is on the PTR just today, there was, well, obviously, soon enough, they released a new character to the PTR. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm probably going to say this big time, gonna mess it up, but, okay, like I said, I'm gonna get this wrong, but Orisa, that's what I'm gonna call her. So, Orisa is a robot. And when Doomfist stole the gauntlet, a couple days later, he ended up attacking the Nubani airport. And there's these kind of like mechs, I guess, and not like a diva, but they're just robots. They're really strong. They're just really good, sturdy, strong robots, and they've been protecting Nubani for a very long time. And and what ended up happening? Doomfist attacked, and obviously they could not defend off this time. So Doomfist attacked for Lord knows why, but he ended up attacking the airport, and because of that. Well, and at this time, he had the Doomfist still. And what ended up happening was, we don't know why he did it, but when he did that, those mechs, I guess, robots, whatever you want to call it, he destroyed pretty much all of them. And remember, they've been protecting the city for a very, very long time. And so people gave up on those mechs. They were like, oh, you know, they lost to Doomfist, you're supposed to protect us. And remember, Doomfist is whoever wields the gauntlet, so whoever got their hands on the Doomfist gauntlet was essentially Doomfist. And, let's see. Okay, so, Doomfist is, like I said, whoever wields the gauntlet. So whoever got their hands on that Doomfist, well, is like I said, Doomfist. And what ended up happening was that when Doomfist attacked, like I said, those mechs, I guess you could say, they just all just went to pieces. They were really nothing, I guess. And so, how do I put this? Okay, so when Doomfist attacked, he just messed up. There was no more robots left, or whatever you want to call them. But this little girl, 11 years old, don't know her name, I'm sorry, but she didn't give up in these robots. And what she did is she made a list, and you might have seen this in other videos talking about who's going to be the new hero. Well, what happened was this girl did not give up, and so she took parts and pieces of these robots and took other parts, put them together to form, well, the robot again, to protect the city. Remember, that's the whole point of these robots, to protect the city. And remember, this character is going to be a tank, so keep that in mind. So these robots aren't these little small little things. They're going to be tough, you know. They're not going to be these little wimpy robots. It's going to be a tank in Overwatch. First off, there's no tank in Overwatch that is really small. I mean, D.Va, but she's got her mech. That is what really makes D.Va. And so, now, when that girl made this robot, now the robot is going around, obviously, stopping crime, protecting the city. Now, he's training at this moment, and as you see, I'll show, whether it's now or eventually I'll show in the video, the spawn of New Bonnie and what happened when Doomfist attacked. Now, as you see, there's pieces and bits of the robots around, and when the character's released to the actual game, you will find out it looks a lot like the one on the wall that's stuck to the wall. And now, there's no like sign of Doomfist here except for the what he left behind of the airport. But what happened was, now the storyline's up. So the girl made the robot, and she's a genius. She's very smart in mechanics and robotics and stuff like that. And so when she made the character, obviously, now there's a storyline. You can go on YouTube and watch the storyline. There's some people put it up on YouTube. I might eventually, but for now, go watch it on someone else's channel. There's a lot that you can find. And so now I'll go on to the abilities of this character. Now remember, this is a tank character. Now how I think of this character is a mix between Roadhog, Soldier, and Reinhardt. That's how you gotta think of it. And Mercy, because what ends up happening is her ult, if you don't know, is like, and so it's some little, it almost looks like Soldier's healing thing. And so what happens is you put that down, but instead it gives damage boost to everyone in that area. And I don't know the area and how far it goes, but I know there is an area radius and so on and so forth. But she can also shoot a projectile like Reinhardt, like that. And what happens is that projectile pulls people together. So that is where I get Roadhog from. It pulls them in a group. And then once that happens, well, it's up to you to kill them. But okay, sorry, I'm focused on the game. But once that happens, then you can do whatever you want. Now, normally that'd be a good way to compare alts, because it's also like, it's more of a Zarya than a Roadhog, now that I think about it. But the Zarya, because it literally is Zarya, I guess. What happens is, well, like I said, you shoot a projectile, and it pulls people together. What other character does that? Can you think? Well, it's Zarya. That's her ult. Now this is an ability, not an ult, and it doesn't last that long. So yeah, I mean you can combine ults with it, but it won't be too good. But so then her third ability. Now this is the best one of them all. She literally puts out a Reinhardt shield. No joke. She throws a little projectile, like a lot of her abilities by now, if you haven't noticed, are projectiles. And what ends up happening is she'll throw a shield down. And when she does that, well, it's got 900 health, which it's not the best, but it's gonna be game changing. Because think about it, it's gonna be like another Reinhardt. It's gonna be like Zarya. It's pretty much a combination of a bunch of tanks. And so, when you combine those, now the meta's gonna change, no doubt. I don't know for sure if she's gonna be in the meta, but the meta will change. And now with Bastion, I think he might even go in the meta. I don't know. But what is gonna happen is that this character, I guess, this character is this just full-out brutal tank, and I mean, it's gonna be game-changing because you got the Reinhardt shield, you got the little Zarya thing, and then you got the Mercy damage boost. So this is gonna be very well. And oh, I haven't said the gun yet, but the gun is a fusion driver, an automatic projectile cannon. Now, an easy way to put that is like Soldier's Gun. That's really one of the easiest ways to put it. But it has over 200 bullets in its mag, which is just insane when you think about it. So, again, that's a lot of just things that you're putting together. And if I look at my source, here we go. Let me look right here. Oh, I totally forgot. So she has this ability where she'll put up her left arm, like Reinhardt, but a shield doesn't pop up. Instead, she turns like a greenish color, and it drops the damage rate, so you can still use your gun. So don't think that you can't use your gun, and it makes it so you're blocking damage for your team, and you're also blocking damage for yourself. Now you're not blocking it necessarily, but you're reducing it big time. It's big reduce. And like I said, she's got a barrier. Let's see, what else she's got. So based in New Bonnie, the young guardian robot was constructed from scrap parts of the big thing that happened in the airport. And like I said, the 11-year-old engineer genius, Elfie, I think is how you say your name. I'm not going to try and pronounce the last name because I would epically fail. But, okay, let's just... So yeah. Oh no, lost. But anyways, so... let me look through this. Leading many fans to speculate that Overwatch's latest hero would indeed be one of the child prodigy's creations, which was right. And these skins are so cool. I've seen them, and they're like the coolest things. And that's pretty much all that I have, I guess. That's the character. That's just everything. And so yeah, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want more content like this, more update videos, more stuff like that, feel free to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, and, well, if you didn't like it, feel free to hit that dislike button. Leave a comment down below, like I said, if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys later.